potential. I was 60 yards away. I saw it clean. It was a handball. Referee's 10 yards away. I have no understanding of how you can't make the call.
What are your thoughts on just the way you guys played tonight?
It wasn't a good game for either team. It was a very scrappy game, back and forth. We sure didn't give a lot of chances away. We created some good ones, but not enough. But both teams it was just a scrappy game.
What's Rogers' status?
He just got whacked pretty good. That's why he came out. He couldn't go. He got jammed right in his shin. So obviously we'll have to see over the next few days what it's like.
You talked on television afterward about the referee and everything. You feel like that he lost control of it after the altercation late in the first half, or do you feel like he ever had control of what was on the field?
The whole game about refereeing is about consistency, and the calls that were being made in regards to heading of the ball for especially defenders on both sides. There were times that they called fouls for us that weren't fouls. So what happens is you start to call, you make a call, then you have to be consistent with it because both teams are going to complain. So now all of a sudden the game is nothing but there's no rhythm to it. It's just a foul, but they're not fouls. So it changes the rhythm of the game. And at that point, the players, they don't get into it. They don't have any rhythm in the game. So now the game is choppy as much as it was, and so it changes just the ultimate tempo of the game.
Peter, what is it, or what does it seem to be about this matchup that it hardly ever finishes 11 on 11?
Look, the game is obviously the game is with grown men. It's physical, and then the other is it's emotional. And so I think it's two teams that wind up always being, in late in the season, wind up being in the mix, and one of the teams that is getting ready to compete for MLS Cup. And so we wind up, we're in the same division. We might wind up seeing each other at some point in some big matches all the time. And both teams are extremely competitive. And with that being said, there's going to be fireworks sometimes, but I'm glad to see that our guys kept their composure.
Peter, Thursday Nate asked you if you were in favor of going back and looking at replays in terms of in the game. Is that a clear example tonight? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure. It was good because when you see the Namath goal he scores, he's off. He's off by, I don't know, maybe this much, but he's off. So it's great to know that he was off, and there wasn't a mistake made. I just don't understand how you I just don't get it. I really don't get it, but hopefully sometime it's going to change sooner than later.
And in terms of...
Because this is 2 weeks in a row now, by the way. Because we had the same thing in Salt Lake, too. It's a handball in that game as well. It doesn't get called. It's right inside its first half. It doesn't get called, and it's a clear-cut handball.
Did the fourth official tell you, was that call made just by the referee, or did he ask the ARs at all if he saw it?
He didn't ask anybody. He made it himself. Because he was in control. That was sarcastic, by the way.
How do you think the field played today with the field?
It was choppy. It was. But the great thing is it's not like our other field was. So by the time we get back here for the next game, I assume that it's going to be a heck of a lot better because I'll have a chance to settle to do more work on it. But it was the right thing that we did. We needed to get a new field in ASAP.
Still an improvement from what it was.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the short term.
Oh, for sure. It was the other one was really dangerous. For these guys, honestly, I laugh about it. For these guys, the difference is that they're used to playing on a pool table all the time. For me, that was like a Wembley back in my day. So, for these guys, it's hard for them to play in it, but I could have played in that thing all day long.
Peter, can you jump? Go ahead.
Oh, is it troubling at all in terms of the set pieces given up late in the game, especially with Brad Davis and the left foot that he has?
Is it troubling? It ticks me off. I hate giving up any set pieces in any game. But we scored a great one. And again, I thought we were dangerous in and around the box, many times. It's just unfortunate. Like I said, the reason why we get the handball is because of again, we create another set piece up the field. And it's the reason why, I should say the so-called handball.
Peter, can you talk about the yellow card for Dwyer tonight? It means he's suspended next week at Toronto. Can you talk about the adjustments that will be made up front?
Well, first off, I don't know where the yellow card comes from. the guy pushes him down, and he gets a yellow. For what, I have no idea. Again, it's the decisions that are made out there. I don't even know what to say. Those are the things that just are extremely frustrating. Believe me, it's not just to me, but it's to the other team as well. I know that their staff is frustrated with things that are going on in the game, and it just, like I said, it has a major impact on the entertainment value of the game. It is what it is. You know, he's out. This means we'll be well rested for our U.S. Open Cup game.
I guess.